chat? Are we ready to see Scott take out the Furbies? Eh? Oh, you're so... Shut it! No, not Kirby, Furby with an F. The Furby, this little demon fucker. Chat, are we ready? Oh, Furby, oh, hey, baby. Oh, baby, oh, so good. Hey, Kirby, come see me in about a half hour. Alright, chat. Let's see Scott fuck up some Furbies. Why?
Furbies!
Jesus! It's a massacre!
Where do these things keep coming from? Da no la do do do
Okay, I'm gonna say it. That looks like Silas Crumb. That looks like not Jabba. That looks like Silas Crumb. That's the little Muppet thing that like the little gremlin-looking one that hung out with Jabba. That's Silas Crumb. Oh God, kill it with fire! Kill it with fire! There's Salacious Crumb, yes. Salacious B. Crumb.
Dumo ata yum yum. I'm gonna need more firepower. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And over the years, we have shot some really cool creatures around Halloween time. We've done vampires, we've done werewolves, we've done gremlins. And this year, I have the most terrifying creature to ever exist. The world's largest Furby. This mother of all Furbies was created by Ballistic Dummy Labs. Once again, they have outdone themselves.
Chat? Question. Am I losing my mind? Or does the head look like Gizmo? And am I crazy, or does this look more like Gizmo than a Furby? Eh? I'm now starting to have... I'm now starting to have second thoughts about Scott potentially blowing away a big Gizmo. Because Big Gizmo is so cute and cuddly. Gizmo from Gremlins, Warthog. He's the Mogwai. He's the main Mogwai from Gremlins. He's a cute little white and brown furry guy that looks like not as big as this. He's like you know, a tenth the size of this, but yeah, he looks like Gizmo.
250 pounds. That's me in Furby form. This thing's about 2 foot tall, 2 foot wide.
I want one. Gizmo? Yeah, I want Gizmo. Gizmo's so cute and cuddly. Yes, I will take Gizmo.
About 21 inches thick and about 3 foot from ear tip to ear tip. As you can see, this Furby is quite large, but its skeletal structure is a little small. It's got a tiny little rib cage, some little femurs, but its head is about 3 times the size of mine. And as you can imagine, to pack around all this weight, this Furby has been blessed with quite the gluteus maximus. Look at all that!
Scott, why not me? I want to see it again. See it again.
Furby has been blessed with quite the gluteus maximus. Look.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I kind of lost my hit for a moment there. Moving on.
Look at all that. I know how to handle a normal size Furby, but what does it take to defeat a Furby of monstrous proportions? Well, today I have brought quite the variety of weapons and tools, and we're gonna find out what would be most effective if you were to stumble into a Furby hive and have to battle a queen Furby. I am very excited about today's video, so let's go get set up and get started. But
quick question. Has Scott ever done a xenomorph? Like, has he ever, tested firearms against a xenomorph before? I know he's done the Predator, but has he done a xeno? Anybody know? Has he? I don't recall that. Did he a while back? Okay. I don't remember if we ever watched that. Watch the Predator. I don't remember if we ever watched the Xeno one.
Before we get started, I want to tell you about something awesome that today's sponsor, Hold Up Displays, is doing for Veterans Day. Between October 14th and November 11th, Hold Up Displays will be giving $776 to local veterans in need for every 12-foot American flag gun wall that is sold. And when you purchase one of these 12-foot American flag gun walls, not only are you helping veterans, but you will also receive one of these signed Polaroids that I have taken over the last few years. There's some really good ones in here. And you'll be entered in to win one of these 16 pieces of memorabilia that are also autographed. If you're looking for the next level when it comes to gun storage, you definitely need to check out Hold Up Displays, and specifically
don't have room for the wall, Revan. My apartment's not that big.
It's made out of high quality materials, is strong, and is gonna last. Don't forget this is only October 14th
I knew he did Predator. I couldn't remember if he did Xenomorph.
Kentucky will get you a signed Polaroid.
Okay, chat. Your mission, after we finish this video, is to go to his video, which you should be doing anyway, and in the comments section, all of you spam do a Xenomorph next. That is your mission. Wait, he did do a video on the Xenomorph? Chat was just saying he didn't. Oh, he has done a Xenomorph. Okay, he has done Xeno. Okay. Throw it in the Discord. We will watch it another time. Thank you.
And you will possibly get a signed piece of memorabilia. And on top of that, you are helping veterans. There is a link in the description down below. Again, a big thank you to Hold Up Displays for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it. So today, we're going to start out with what I believe would be the least effective and work our way up to what I think would be the most effective. And our first weapon is going to be a cattle gun. So this uses a 22 blank, and it causes a rod to shoot out the end of this thing, and like I said, interesting choice to start with. And you may have seen it in the movie No Country for Old Men, but this one does not use an air tank. So we have our 22 blank, and now I'm just gonna put it right behind the Furby's ear here and hope for the best. Here we go. Okay, yeah.
It did a little something, but
Furby is a little too thick for a cattle gun, and I don't think.
Damn, boy, she thick.
I think I want to get this close to the Furby. I'd like to stay back a little bit. I don't know what this thing is capable of. So up next is going to be a Smith & Wesson 37mm gas gun, and I have some animal control concussion rounds. Let's see how effective this is on the Queen Furby. Okay, here we go. Oh, what did it?
Hang on. I can see that I'm probably going to have to move for this. There we go.
Queen Furby. Okay, here we go. Oh, what did it? Where did it go?
Are we surprised?
So it turns out giant Furbies are immune to 37mm. Moving on, up next is going to be a harpoon gun. This is actually the same harpoon gun that they use in the movie Jaws. And before we use an actual 1-pound harpoon, we're gonna see if we can just knock this Furby unconscious with my fist harpoon. So
Scott, you're not Green Arrow. You don't need the boxing glove arrows, Scott. Seriously.
This greener harpoon gun works off of blanks. This is basically a .357 Magnum blank. Load that in there, and then you're good to go. Now let's see what happens when we hit this Furby square in the face with a big blue fist. Here we go.
Surprisingly effective. It broke through at least one layer of the skull. Surprisingly effective.
So we had a good hit with our big blue fist, and actually if you look right here, we cracked the Furby skull. So I would say this would be effective enough to at least knock the Furby out for you to get away. Now up next, we're gonna use a 1 pound harpoon, but I wanna know, what if you don't have a good shot on the front and you gotta shoot this thing from the back? And
But I can hear the Tangiers cooking already.
this Furby be thick. Okay, here we go. Oh!
Fuck. Oh. Now he took that Furby right up the ass. Was it good for you, Scott? Oh, chat. Now that is how you blow a back out.
Oh! I think we managed to make it through all that Furby booty meat. Yeah, judging from that, it looks like we still managed to make it to some bone or something in there. That is very deep.
Blasted at the ass of the table. It completely blew its ass out.
I knew it. Now, how many of you said that I'm gonna have to be waiting for is how many of you said that? God damn.
Yeah, that penetrated pretty deep. I'm gonna say harpoon gun versus Furby. If you could get up close, may be a good choice. So now we're gonna move on to firearms. We're gonna start out with a 22 Magnum. This is a CheyTac PMR 30, and I'm loaded up with a 40 grain 22 Magnum. All right, here we go.
Yeah, that went very deep.
Okay, mag fell out. We hit right here, and we definitely did not make it through the Furby, and I think we stopped on its femur or something. So I'm gonna say 22 Magnum may not be a great choice for monstrous Furbies. Up next, we're gonna step it up to 380. I have my bedazzled high point, and I'm loaded up with some 380 Hornady critical defense.
What the fuck is this gun? Where in the fuck is this gun? You know what? Appropriate use of a high point. This is 100% an appropriate use of a high point.
All right, here we go. See if I can even hit this thing.
Yeah, Davin.
All right, I think I
I
lost
think he lost some bling.
a few sparkles when I shot that. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw it when he fired it. I thought I saw a couple of them go flying. Come on. Yep. Yep, he lost. He lost a couple of them. I think that's bling. I don't think that's the shell casing. Yeah, there goes the shell casing. There's the bling. He lost like 2 or 3 pieces of the bling.
All right, I think I lost a few sparkles when I shot that. Yeah, lost one of my gemstones. I'm gonna stick that in my tooth. So we had a good hit right there, but it doesn't look like that 380 did much. I'm not really sure if I would recommend that for Furby defense. So our next caliber is gonna be 38 special. This is Hornady critical defense, and these are 110 grain. And the 38 special I have is rather unique. This is the palm pistol. So to load this thing, you push this button, you put your round in there, and then once this is closed, you have to depress both these safeties, and then you push the shiny red button. I feel like this would be a worst case scenario and probably the last thing you'd want against a giant Furby, but let's see what happens. Here we go. Oh,
that was some serious cavitation on that. Holy shit.
At that blast pattern on this thing.
Yeah.
That did quite a bit, actually, but I don't think
that
we
was
made
impressive.
It to vitals. I think I can see that round in there, and this Furby still isn't bleeding. And if it doesn't bleed, then we can't kill it.
I have never seen anything live up to the term, a polished turd, until I saw the bedazzled hit point. Please throw it away, Scott, before it explodes in your hand.
9mm. This is a Century Arms AP5M, chambered in 9mm.
Oh,
I have
am I gonna get
20 round mag.
Oh, am I gonna get? Am I gonna get
10 rounds of Hornady critical defense 9mm. First, I'm gonna try this thing out. I've actually never shot it before. It's pretty sweet. I actually like that quite a bit. Now, let's shoot the Furby. Here we go. Oh! Okay, we had a good hit with the 9mm. I actually hit right next to the 380. And again, have not made it to any vitals. And we did not make it through this thick old Furby. Up next, we're going to step it up to the Lord's caliber 45 ACP. And I have a Keeling Customs super duper long slide 1911. This has a 16-inch barrel, and I'm loaded up with
it's a long
45
boy.
ACP Hornady critical defense. This Furby doesn't stand a chance now. Here we go. Oh! I'm surprised that Furby didn't do a backflip. This is a very good sign.
Yeah.
You hit right
the
here.
Green, yeah, the blood.
And as you can see, there is some green going on in there. So, we did manage to hit vitals. Would it be enough to stop the Furby? I don't know, but at least I know I could be fairly effective with a super duper long slide 45.
And as we all know, if it bleeds, we can kill it.
So up next, we're gonna step it up to 10mm. I have another Keeling Customs super duper long slide.
Okay, Scott, seriously. You cannot have this. Okay. This, I see what Scott's doing. See what Scott's doing with his choice of firearms for the 9mm, for the 45 and the 10mm. See what Scott is doing is Scott is giving the firearms a chance to compete with what he's packing. That's what he's doing. He's making it fair to the firearms and trying to give them a fighting chance to compete with what he's packing every day. I get it. It's very sportsmanlike of you, Scott. I applaud you. Very, very, very well done. Very good sportsmanship.
This is a Glock 20 with a 16-inch barrel, and I'm going to be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 135 grain jacketed hollow points. These things are absolutely screaming. All right, let's see how the Furby likes this. Oh! 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 He's beakless.
It didn't even hit the. Wait. It didn't even hit the beak. I think it managed to bypass it. It was literally from the impact shock wave that shook the beak loose. Yeah, the sheer force of the shock wave shook the beak loose off of it.
So we had a good hit right here, and the sheer force from that 10mm round hitting him blew a piece of his beak off. So
Okay, no, chat. Scott cat really knows how to blow a beak out.
So, I would say that's pretty effective. We still didn't make it through the Furby, but at least it would shut him up. Most of these shots so far have been but a flesh wound to this Furby, so it's time we step it up to some big boys. So up next is the Desert Eagle. This one is suppressed, and I'm
50
loaded
AE,
up
baby.
with some 440 grain subsonic 50 AE. All right, here we go. Let's see how you like this. Ooh.
He shot his balls off. Chat. He blew its nuts off. Well, that'll keep the
This
Furby
is a
from
big
breeding.
boy. I like him. Give me big boy. Come here.
Yeah. Hey, chat, you know what? That's one way to keep the Furby from breeding. High-speed castration. That'll do it. It looks like he's farting.
Okay. Apparently, it's a little low. I hit him right there. I'm sure that wasn't too pleasant. Let's see if it makes it through the back. I think it just scooted out the back. So I know I need to aim a little higher. Let's take a second shot. Here we go. Oh!
That
How
go
would
again?
you like that?
Good shot. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, we sucked. Chat, look at the bottom of its ass when the round comes out. It looks like it's farting. Look down here at the bottom of its ass. It looks like it's farting.
So this time I hit right here, about where his belly button would be. And it looks like we made it pretty deep into this Furby, but I don't think we made it all the way through, which honestly I'm pretty surprised about. The Desert Eagle did not have enough horsepower to make it all the way through that Furby, so now we're gonna step it up to the Mac Daddy of handguns, the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum, and this is a special one. This is my gold 500 Magnum that I got from none other than Demolition Ranch when I beat him in a slap contest. He still feels that loss every single day. And I'm gonna be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 375 grain XPB 500 Magnums. This is a serious round for a serious target. Here we go. Ooh, she be kicking.
Hey, right in the eyeball. Oh, that was right in the eye. Did you see that? Did you see? You can see where the round stops. Right there. Wow. That was cool to see that.
I need to point out that this Furby has got some leakage on this table. I'm guessing from these lower shots. As for the 500 Magnum, I hit right in the eye and it went all the way through this thing, but maybe a few inches. It still did not make it all the way through the Furby. It's right there. That is insane. Now it's time to step it up to a shotgun. And if I had to pick one shotgun to take against a giant Queen Furby, it would be a 10 gauge shotgun. This is a Browning BPS 10 gauge shotgun, and I'll be loaded up with one round of turkey shot. This is a 3.5 inch shell, and then one round of double-aught buck. This is also a 3.5 inch shell, and this has 18 pellets in it.
Yes.
Here we go. Turkey shot is first. Blew his ear off.
Good hit on that ear. Kind of shredded it
Now,
too.
for the buckshot, here we go. Oh, that ain't looking too good.
In the eye again. Oh, man.
So our first round with the
Eye is
turkey shot
gone.
about took his whole ear off, but still hanging on there pretty good. Second shot was the buckshot. We hit somewhere in this area, and if you look back here, we have quite a few pellets that almost made it all the way through, and I think maybe one would have eked through the back. So now it's time to step it up to rifles.
Here we
And
go.
The first rifle we're gonna use is an AR-15, chambered in 5.56, and for a big old Furby like this, I think we need a little bit of extra velocity. So we have my super long barrel AR-15. This has a 40-inch barrel, and I'll be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 5.56 controlled chaos. Let's see how the Furby
Let's do
likes
this.
Oh, blew
There's
off
the other half of the
part
beak.
of his beak, so he ain't talking now.
That was in the eye, though. That was the eye.
Okay, so we hit right here, and it looks like most of that round broke up long before it made it to the back. So now we're gonna step it up to 7.62 by 39. This is a CMMG Descent, and I'll be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 7.62 by 39 controlled chaos. Here we go. Oh, blew his beak off again.
Got him in the mouth on that one. Oh, nice.
So I hit somewhere in this area, and we still have not made it all the way through this Furby. I think it's gonna take some real serious firepower if everything we have used up to this point still has not made it all the way through. Up next, partner, it's gonna be 45-70. This here is my mare's leg 45-70 made by Rossi, and I'll be loaded up with a 405 grain 45-70. Here we go, right down the middle. Oh, oh,
Oh, puking up blood.
that looks bad.
That was between the eyes. Oh, God. Oh, God, look at that. It's literally like puking up blood. It's... It got the knife punched right through. Right through that punch.
Well, looks like Furby threw up a little bit. That was kind of gross.
You're just hoping to trigger my response, aren't you?
I was aiming somewhere in here. It's really hard to tell at this point. We definitely did some damage internally. We may have. I don't know. I think, yep. We finally made it through.
Yep.
45-70. Managed to make it through the Furby. So at this point,
Foremost, it exists. That's what the Furby did. It simply exists.
when it comes to gigantic Furbies, I'm gonna say my base, my bare minimum, is gonna be a 45-70 because that's the only thing that has managed to make it through this thickness. 45-70 may be my base at this point, but my main squeeze would probably be a 416 Rigby. This is a Seiko 85 XL chambered in...
Okay, your hog, it's gonna be the 50 cal. Of course he's going to end with the 50. Are you kidding me right now?
416 Rigby, aka 416 Honey Badger, because this thing don't care. This is a 350 grain hot core, and it is gonna cause some damage to this Furby. Here we go.
He might go end with the 4-bore. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think that'll do it.
God damn! Holy shit! Like, it hit it here and everything. Its brains just started coming out of its mouth. It liquefied the brains and they literally leaked out of its mouth. Look at this. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, I think that'll do it.
just like, oh my god. No doubt. Oh, now chat. That is how you blow a back out.
Yikes. Yeah, we got a lot of damage going on here with this Furby. Right here. Oh, as you can see, its entire skull is pretty damaged. And if you look back here, we have a nice green exit wound. So 416 Rigby would definitely be a suitable choice for taking on a monster Furby. So we've done quite
Moose 4.63 Rigby. That's what's on his mind.
a bit of damage to this Furby, but we still haven't had anything make it all the way through the thickest part of it. But I think this next gun has the capability to do that. This is my CheyTac M200 intervention, chambered in 408 CheyTac. It has a custom paint job on it. You can see here I have my Kentucky Ballistics logo. And on the bottom, on the carry handle, it says just put a thumb in it. And I'll be shooting a 419 grain 408 CheyTac, and that is solid copper. I'm gonna get down low so I can get it at its thickest point. Here we go. Oh.
Shots! I want one. Oh, yes, I do. Something like that, scary guy, yes. He completely blew its ass out. He completely blew the Furby's ass out.
That Furby so hard that it blew its ear off. It is slowly peeling off its face. I'm gonna go ahead and just help it out. Ow! What in the world? Furbies have thorns apparently. Gonna have to operate. There we go. Nice. I'm gonna turn that into a keychain. As you can see, the Furby is not doing so good right now. It's definitely on its last leg. And
since he got the 408,
all this thickness right here.
Oh,
there is a new exit hole right there, and in the slow-mo, you see that open up and the round pass all the way through. So when it comes to maximum penetration, I'm gonna say 408 CheyTac will get the job done. But you know, when it comes to really big creatures and you wanna be 100% sure that you're gonna be armed to the teeth, you could always try an anti-tank rifle. This is the British Boys anti-tank rifle, chambered in 55 boys, and it fires this 55 caliber 940 grain round. And if firearms like anti-tank rifles and weird creatures like giant Furbies are something you enjoy seeing, I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button. This thing is meant to shoot prone, but we're gonna go from a knee and point blank.
Oh, fuck me.
There we go.
Wait. I will not deny you the glory. Here we go. Yeah.
There we go. I'd say that'll do it.
Come on. Yes. Now that blew its back out. Oh, God, yes. Ow.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that
Jesus,
anti-tank rifle would definitely be a good choice when taking over or invading a Furby hive. The Queen Furby or Monster Furby, whatever you want to call it, definitely wouldn't stand a chance. Half of its face is here on the table, and we 100% made it all the way through.
Just to be sure.
Still think it needs a few more, don't you?
Step apart. Scott is a master of the art of sextuple
really
tap.
Take a licking, can it? Golly. This is wild.
Blasted out the ass of the table. It completely blew its ass out.
Yes, it did.
Back here, almost none of that 10 gauge made it all the way through this Furby. There's one of the pellets right there on the table. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you enjoyed those 10 gauge mag dumps. Those were brought to you by SDI. And if you want to get your start in firearms technology, be sure and check them out. There's a link in the description down below.
Hell yeah,
There
Joe.
we go. That is a lot of Furby meat right there.
A lot of
Package that
cordite
up,
in the air, too.
put it in your deep freezer. It'll last you at least 6 months, maybe 8. So it turns out giant Furbies are actually pretty worthy opponents. This thing was able to take a ton of damage and just keep on going. Let me know what you thought about the giant Furby in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure and give it a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. See you next time. Gotta take a piece of this home, you know? Don't want to let all this meat go to waste.
Oh my God. Okay, that was just fantastic. Oh, that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.